Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, the Millennial Investor 1914. Holla at yo boy. Yes. Today's episode, we're going to talk about this ETF will make you rich. And I'm talking about this ETF will put money in your pocket. Showstopper. If you know about VU, the SP 500, you should know about this ETF. Actually, that's a disclaimer. Of all the ETFs that I talk about, this one I don't currently have yet, but I plan on adding this ETF in my portfolio at the end of the year in December when I rebalance my portfolio and I go into the new year. And this ETF is called SCHG, so the Schwab US Large Growth ETF. And just know, everybody, that this ETF is a banger. This ETF is a banger. It's going to make you rich only if you stay consistent, you invest per month, and I'm gonna show you why this ETF is a banger. We'll go into detail. SCHG is an ETF that has produced over 300% rate of return over the past 10 years. All my 10 fingers, over 300%. It's also has the last 5 to 10 years has produced more than 60% rate of return over VU, the S&P 500. Now, VU is the staple. SCHG is a monster. Let's go into detail. So the total expense ratio for SCHG is 0.04%. And I remember my last video with SCHD, I did this wrong, but I'll be able to do this right. So for every $10,000 that you put into SCHG, you will only have to pay $4 to Schwab for owning this ETF. I did it right this time. I messed up last time. What you need to know about this ETF? First of all, it only costs $26.55 a share to own this ETF. What else you need to own? Why am I buying this ETF? Year to date, the ETF is up 25%. 1 year annual return, 43.95%. For the 5 years and for the 10 years, it's close to 20%. Let's just say it's close to 19% in these last several years outside of, I want to say 2022, because everything was down in 2022. But besides 2022, 2023, and 2024, SCHG, in regards to large cap growth, has been a monster. You see that? 1 year, 43%. If you were to invest $10,000 into SCHG 10 years ago, going back to 2015, that person will have roughly, what? That looks like $45,000. Yeah, you have roughly $45,000 compared to VU, the S&P 500. You would have roughly $35,000, which is sweet, and that's only a one-time investment of $10,000. Well, if you invest more, right? And I know because I'm in the investing community, so I know about SCHG, but this is for individuals who are not. SCHG has 12.3% in Apple, 12.18% in NVIDIA, a high percent in Microsoft, and then you go down with Amazon, Meta, Google, Broadcom, Google, C shares, Tesla, Eli Lilly, right? Again, just wanted to show you this Seeking Alpha, that SCHG, this ETF that has produced over 300% rate of return in the last 10 years. And just wanted to show you right here. So the 1 year is 48, the 5 years 148, last 10, 320%. Follow me here. This is why. First off, before we go in here, this is what I plan on doing in December. So this is my investment budget spreadsheet that I go about, keep myself accountable. This is what I plan on buying in November. But this is what I plan on doing in December. I plan on selling my Texas Roadhouse, my Apple, and my VU, and my Evercore shares. And I'm going to buy $2,500 worth of SCHG, what we talking about, and $2,000 worth of SCHD. I did the video last, my last video talking about SCHD, retiring off of SCHD, and how my game plan, how I'm going to retire off of SCHD and my Roth IRA, just over $50,000 to over $60,000 of dividend income in SCHD, tax free in my Roth IRA. How I plan on growing it for the next 25 years, because I'm not going to be able to take out any money out of my IRAs until 59 and a half, and I'm only 35. Go figure. But this right here, this is money that I put into my actual taxable account. So in my actual taxable account, I'm going to buy this amount of SCHG, this amount of SCHD, and then everything else, because I have NVIDIA, I have everything else. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick why I'm making this video, and why I plan on investing in SCHG, and how it's going to make me rich. First off, how it's been making people rich, how it's going to make me rich, and whatever you do, if you want to follow suit, it's up to you. Just know that this is a beast. So if this is going off of September 9th, 2010 to right now, October 24th, 2024, year to date, return 27.89% versus VU, the S&P 500, 23%, right? So VU is up right now 23.11%, which is sweet, which is nice, right? Just invest into the market by investing into the market by yourself, you set. But for me, I want to compound, because I want to retire by 50, so I can live in Thailand, have a big old pot of wealth, and just to live off of it, and just growing, right? And so I want that 27-28% roughly per year. Here's a chart of SCHD versus VU in regards to total return. Going back to 2011, the red is SCHG, the blue is VU, the S&P 500, the top 500 companies in the United States. You see right here? So just by investing into VU, the market, anybody will make money, get rich. But I'm investing because you see that? Yeah, there's sharper declines, but the increases of the bull market is substantially higher. And this is why I'm adding SCHG and SCHD, with D as in dog or donkey, together, because in a down market, I'm gonna receive dividends. You want to receive those dividends to live off of. But in a bull market, my portfolio is going to outperform because I have growth stocks. So in a recession, you add to your growth stocks, you add to SCHG, because it's going to be at a substantially discount, lower price. Add to your SCHD, compound your wealth, compound your dividends, drip, and then dollar cost average yield on cost as the dividends increase per year. And then when there's a recession, once your portfolio drops 25-30%, you double down. You add more to SCHD. You put 2,000, you put 10,000, you put 20,000, right? Because then within 2-3 years, your money is gonna probably double, triple, because it's growth stocks. It's growth stocks. That's what it is. Right here, the overall return in this time frame, 841% compared to VU, 586%, which is, it's not a slouch. 586% is lovely. But check this out. 841% divided by 72, the rule of 72. The rule of 72 states that your investments, whatever it is, stocks, bonds, real estate, crypto, Bitcoin, that your investment will double when it hits 72, right? 72%. So 841 divided by 72 means that your money doubles 11 times. So if you had an investment of 10,000, 1, 2, Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I messed up, but you catch my drift. You catch my drift. It was adding up, man. Let me edit that out. Just know 841% divided by 72, 11. Your money will double 11 times. Your money will 11x. So, which is sweet. within within what that's mm, well, for a 14 year time span, your money double 11 times. Starting at age 30, and then now you're 45 and your money has doubled 11 times. That is outrageous. Starting with $10,000. Tell me that's not no type of, that's crazy. And lastly, here are the returns that SCHD compared to VU. Now, as you see, VU has been knocking out the park, but also SCHD, 50%. Now it's down 31%, but in that time, you should double down and add more money. 28% return, 39, 36. Lastly, I want to go over that by starting out with $1,000 in SCHG and putting just only $500, and you invest it for 30 years. You start at age 30 and you invest for 30 years, right? If you started out at 20 or 25, you would even set. But let's just say in the 30s you start to make a little bit more money. Let's just say you start out at age 30. By year 15, which means you be age 45, you would have a portfolio of $716,000, only investing $500 per month. By your 40s, meaning by year 10 to year 15, you will be making way more money, which means that instead of investing $500 per month, you probably can invest $1,000 per month, or $750 per month, or $800 per month, right? At year 20, meaning that 20 plus 30, you are at age 50 years old, you will have $2.2 million, roughly 3 million, close to 3 million. So at age 50, you can retire with $3 million in SCHG, and this is why this bad boy has been making a lot of people rich, and this is why this is the title of the video. This ETF will make you rich. This ETF has produced over 300% rate of return in the last 10 years, and I just showed you it actually has produced a lot more than that. So within like 14 years, it has given people over 800%. So do you want to not make money, or do you want to make money? And so this is for the investing community, for people that has not heard of SCHG. You want to make money? You want wealth? You want to be wealthy? There you go. There you go. And then if you want to diversify, your portfolio, SCHG and SCHD. $500 into SCHG, $500 into SCHD per month. Boom. $250 into SCHG, $250 into SCHD, you're good. Boom. Or 3/4 into SCHG growth, and then 25% SCHD, however you want to do it. Have that into your Roth IRA, have that into your taxable account, build that up, invest per month, be consistent. Within 15 years, within 15 years, have $2 million. You just got to stay consistent. One, in the investing community, you just got to know what to invest into. And two, you got to make money to be able to invest extra, invest $500 per month outside of, your bills and whatnot. And then three is just consistency. Consistency. That's all. Because basically $1,000 per month, that's what, $12,000, right? So if you invest $500, that's $6,000 per year. You invest for 5 years, that's what, 6, 12, 24, 6, 12, 18. That's what, $30,000 that you've invested. That's $30,000 that you've invested by staying consistent. You've been invested for 10 years. Now you've invested what? $60,000. But guess what? Along the way, that money will compound monthly, quarterly, annually. At the end of the year, you add in, then the money that you've invested 5 years ago is growing and it's compounded like fresh snow. So this is how you build wealth. This is the path, the simple path to wealth. This is how you become wealthy. This is how you get this money. If you're with me, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Holla at your boy. Holla to SCHG, and I'm out. Yeah.